rush there, but... Ooh, 4 inmates that escaped. That's a lot. Okay. Gotta get all this fucking shit. This really is the calm before the storm. Okay. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, there we go. Oh god, that would have been really bad sending that in the Discord server. That would have been awful. It's those quiet moments in life. While we have Team America World Police playing in the background. Okay. We have no intelligence. It's those quiet moments in life. I really don't want to put on a show for an audience of nobody again. Although it seems more likely that that will be the case every night. Oopsie. Okay, just making sure all of my background props and set pieces are where they belong. Oh. We have a like. We have one like. Hello, Wonder. Hi, Dark. Unfortunately, After is not here yet. Kind of waiting for him to get here before I start yapping away. Because, contrary to popular belief, I don't like repeating myself to different groups of people or different people in general. It's not me trying to be rude, it's just a personal thing. I just don't. As somebody who finds repetition oftentimes funny, I genuinely do not like repeating either in conversation or in presentation. Because this show is equal part. I missed the part where that. You know, I am aware that that is a Spider. You're gonna repeat. No, I fucking won't. You know, I get that that's a Spider-Man quote, but God, I'm gonna hate that quote. That time, that was 50% joke, 50% serious. It evens itself out. Nah, but for realsies, the only reason I haven't started... That should not be funny to me. Okay, but for realsies, the only reason I have not started yapping my ass off yet is because I'm waiting for everyone to be here before I even start. Because I don't want to get, like, all the way to the bottom of a page and then... Cancer is fun. Well, Not wrong. Cancer is funny. Well, I guess while we wait for Spider to get here, oh, AIDS will be funny tomorrow. Yeah, what the fuck is tomorrow? No, no, no. AIDS will be funny tomorrow. What is going on tomorrow? Let me guess. You picked something that I don't know. Is listening to I'm so roar roar. Oh yeah, we got Team America playing in the background. That's not the movie we're talking about tonight. Though I just want to say, Team America World Police came out 20 years ago. This movie could not be made today, much less come out. I'm not just saying that because of how offensive it is. I'm just saying that because it would not be puppets today. It would be that same bland adult cartoon style that all the adult cartoons use nowadays. You know the style I am describing. God, I hate trying to sound like Sausage Party, aka overrated. Since when was Sausage Party overrated? Because I think what it actually is hated. 7 minutes in, well, even that, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was repulsed by the trailer alone. Honest to God, Sausage Party. You know what? Fuck it. Not to totally go. Well, technically it is on track because what we're supposed to be talking about is an anime. I imagine the actual movie isn't any better. I can't verify if I've seen the movie or not. I can tell you that I don't have a copy of it in my possession, but I cannot verify if I've seen the movie or not, like start to finish or at all, but I think Sausage Party is one of the very few movies that is just unfit to cover on this show, and not because of the content, but because it's just one of those. One of those. AKA what's over my shoulder. Okay, I am not trying to sound rude at all, but God, could Spider hurry up? It's not like he went to bed. In fact, he skipped school again. So it's not like he has anything to do tonight. He fucking skipped school. It's not like he went to bed, because usually when he goes to bed, he tells me. I really don't want to. I know this sounds super picky, but I don't want to start without him because then he'll inevitably make me repeat myself. Nice day for it, isn't it? Oh my god. You could hurry up. Sorry for the boring. I'm just waiting. That, and I'm picky and I don't like repeating myself because I don't want to read this entire movie to somebody who does not care, because I know for a fact tonight's topic you will not give a flying rat's dick about. No, I'm not trying to sound rude. It's just one of those topics where, like, it's a great movie, but you'll just proclaim that it's overrated just because you haven't seen it. While I do believe you have a right to not like something, even if it is for no reason, I also think the way you go about conveying that can be a little rude at times. Can you legit not? Okay, I will legit not. Sorry for not. Or sorry for do. I will not. I feel like the 200th episode of this show is just going to be me staring into the camera saying nothing for an hour. That's partially a joke. Anyway, I guess while we wait for Spider to... It's my right if I don't want to watch, just like it's your right if you do. That is fair, and that does make sense. Like, legit. Fuck it. All I can say is that is fair. I get it. It makes sense. Although I wasn't trying to say what I just did, like, hey, this that I'm talking about, watch it, you moron. That wasn't what I was insinuating. Oh my god. Okay, well, it looks like Spider is not going to be here tonight. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like he... Of course, yeah. Looks like he's not going to be here tonight. Be like, whatever. I'm just going to start yapping away. Anyway, welcome to Wonder After Dark, the only show where I should stop. The Wild Robot is a 2024 American animated science fiction survival film produced by DreamWorks Animation and distributed by Universal Pictures. Now, before I even keep reading, yeah, not often that we review a new theatrically released film on the show. It's happened a few... Go Robot by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I cannot comment on the joke. I can't comment on that joke because I don't listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've never heard that song. Therefore, while that is a funny joke, I also have absolutely zero opinion. That, and I already accidentally got my blood boiling. I'd rather not make it worse. Skill issue. What did I just say? I'd rather not make my blood pressure worse. So I'm just not even going to touch your skill issue. Anyway, but before I even finish reading, or before I even continue reading, yeah, it's not often going to become Hulk. Funny, I'll allow it, but shut. Anyway, it's not often... See, despite the fact that this is primarily a movie and TV review show, it's funny we haven't actually reviewed that many newly released movies. We reviewed Deadpool and Wolverine back in July, and I'm pretty sure that was episode 26, if I'm not mistaken. Then we reviewed Beetlejuice, and then Transformers 1. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is about to be only the 4th newly released movie that I've reviewed. New as in it's... I want to see... Yeah, you are not listening. Anyway, or rather you are listening, you're just homing in on buzzwords. But I'm not going to get mad at that. I don't want to sound like a hateful asshole. Film yourself walking out that door. I'm tempted to do that and then just cut the stream off there. But let's not make jokes like that. That would be a little rude. Anyway, The Wild Robot, based on the 2016 novel of the same name by Peter Brown. It was written for the screen and directed by Chris Sanders, and features the voices of Lupita Nyong'o. I am never sure if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but we'll just call her Lupita. Pedro Pascal, Kit Connor, Bill Nye, not Bill Nye the Science Guy, the other Bill Nye, the one that was in Detective Pikachu, not Bill Nye the Science Guy. Peter Brown related to Cleveland Brown. Sanders related to Kurt. I never said Peter Brown in that entire... Oh, never mind, I did. I'm fucking retarded if you couldn't tell. I was thinking I didn't say... Yes, I did. Fuck you. Anyway, Bill Nye, Stephanie Hsu, Mark Hamill, Catherine O'Hara, Matt Berry, and Ving Rhames. I recognize some of you. Anyway, the film follow. This is Bill Nye the Sense Got Shut. This film star. The film stars. Stars. I can already tell this is going to be one of those episodes that makes me want to fucking die. Catherine O'Hara. God damn it. Catherine O'Hara fun. Well, you're not wrong. Catherine O'Hara is funny. No exception here. She is really funny. Anyway, the film follows Roz, voiced by Lupita, a robot shipwrecked on a seemingly uninhabited island who must adapt to her surroundings. I say seemingly, I'm not screaming that at the top of my lungs. Kevin, but I'm not screaming that, I'm not her. Anyway, I say seemingly uninhabited because soon after she meets the local animals that live on the island, builds relationships with them, and becomes the adoptive mother of an orphan goose named Brightbill, played by Connor. Anyway, the film premiered at TIFF on September 8th, 2024, and released in theaters everywhere in the US anyway. The local animals who live on the island, aka me and Spider. You would be correct. You would be correct. Anyway, that joke would be much funnier if he was here right now, and I'm not saying that to sound petty. I'm just saying it'd be funnier. Anyway. But yeah, it released in theaters in the US on September 27th, 2024. Alright, the film had a budget of just. Me, Spider, NGO, and. Oh god, don't go there. I'm saying don't go there in a funny way, not a pissed off way. I should also clarify the following statement is also in a. Not. Oh goody. I'm saying oh goody as in say what you need to, then I will. He messaged me the other day. Oh. That's surprising. Good or bad is okay. Oh. Kinda random, but okay. Just asked how I'm doing and so. Oh. But I already knew. Yeah. Okay, well, I get. He being Geo / Pico / whatever, hasn't spoken to me in a bit, but glad to know he's okay from him. Glad to know. Okay, before I continue reading, kind of funny. We got some unintentional, unplanned reassurance. I'm not sure if you can file that under a wholesome. Oh, it was a say. But keep in mind, this is the same person whom thought when I left the group chat, assumed I didn't talk to you. Well, that is true. That is true, even. Choco, if you're watching the Choco, however you pronounce your name, if you're watching this in the future, you're not right now, but if you're watching this in the future, we don't mean any harm. That was just kind of a duh head moment. But not duh head as in, you're dumb, just duh head. Back to our main attraction. The film had but yeah, good to know. The film had a budget of $78 million, and so far has already made $152.8 million. So it's definitely, if I'm being well, not gonna argue there. Not gonna argue. You were pretty insufferable. Like I said, not gonna argue. I'm surprised I did, yeah. Again, I'm not gonna argue. You are very much correct. I guess if you speak to him again, you can say that I've been trying to do better. Don't word it as, hey, can you unblock that person, please? Maybe I just have more patience from my idiot friend. Okay, before we get back to the wild robot, because we're 20 minutes into this, before we get back to the wild robot, I guess if you do speak to him again, not because you need therapy, if you want me to say or do. I was just saying that to be polite. Like, I wasn't, because you always slip, let's be real. Okay, let's get, you're not wrong. Again, won't argue, you're not wrong. Turning that out. Again, you are not in any way, shape, or form wrong. Now let's please get back. I do know you. Yeah. For the record, commendable, yeah. For the record, I'm not trying to ignore this current conversation. It's just I was in the middle of this movie summary, then review. I do apologize. It's just, I kind of don't like the subject being changed rapidly, especially mid-sentence. Not a complaint, just a preference. But you are right. And thank you. Thank you referring to commendable. Moving on, the film had a budget of just $78 million. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. The film had a budget of just $78 million. Now kiss me. Is a violent kiss acceptable? Because this is the show where we like to get at each other. So is a whack to the face kiss acceptable? Okay. My pen that I never used. Mwah. Anyway, I can't really do kisses proper. Anyway, let's get back on track. Let's get crack cocaine. Back to the movie. The film had a budget of just $78 million and has so far already made $152.8 million. So it's already a pretty big success. Mind you, it is still in theaters. Hasn't been in theaters for a full month yet, but it's already quite the success. Anyway, Chris Sanders first encountered the original book through his daughter, and years later was offered an opportunity to direct a film adaptation at DreamWorks. The film uses a hand-painted aesthetic inspired both by classic Disney animation and by the works of Hayao Miyazaki. So look, you can kind of... Chris Sanders related to Colonel Sanders. I can already, without even clicking on his wiki page, I can already confirm no. Not related. Not related. Different person entirely. Different bloodline. Anyway, but yeah, the film uses a hand-painted aesthetic inspired by both classic Disney animation and the works of Hayao Miyazaki. So there's our Disney connection, is Peter Brown Cleveland. I'm just going to play along and say yes. Anyway, it was the final film. Oh yeah, I should probably go ahead and say. Pretty big not milestone, but this film is significant in the history of DreamWorks for one reason. Here's why it is significant. It is the final film to be animated entirely in-house at DreamWorks Animation, as the studio will begin to rely heavily on outside vendors for future films. So, starting next year, future DreamWorks productions will be mostly out-of-house films. AKA, shut the fuck. I'm not saying shut the fuck up as in you're not funny. I'm saying shut the fuck up as in, 1, don't jinx it. 2, that's genuinely not funny to imagine. And 3, that's not what's being insinuated here. Outside vendors does not immediately equate to AI, but I sure to God hope it doesn't lead there. Anyway, before I actually get my blood pressure skyrocketing, all I have to say is :3. Anyway. You know, there are two reasons I do that. One, because I just genuinely think it's pretty funny, and two, it actually is a pretty effective way to let off some steam. Ah, Daddy harder. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that before I wake up everyone. I don't want to wake up the entire house tonight. Ow, Daddy, that hurts. Good. Anyway. Ouchie. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. Chris Bowers composed the score, making his first score for an animated film. Daddy is abusing me. I'm sorry. Anyway, The Wild Robot premiered at the 49th Toronto International Film Festival on September 8th, 2024, and released in the US, don't be sorry, okay, and released in the US on September 27th. The film has received abuse funny, okay, no, I mean, moving on. The, the film received, I was going to play along with the joke and say, well, you're not wrong, but I realized that could possibly be taken out of context years from now, and not in a good way. Anyway, the film received. Let me catch my breath. The film so far has received acclaim from critics and has grossed 152 worldwide against a production budget of 78 million. And already a sequel is in development. So yeah, it's already a pretty big success, I must say. Big, big, big success. When it hasn't even been out that long. Is Scott the Woz aware of how out of context he is? Honestly, I imagine yes. If you've been Scott the Woz for as long as he's been Scott the Woz, yeah. I feel like you would be aware. I haven't been taken out of context by really anyone, but I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later. And I hope to God it's for my actual edited videos and not these streams, because at least the videos are like surface level bad. These are like dark web. Anyway. Actually, it's early YouTube bad. Okay, anyway. An interesting factoid, an interesting footnote. The Wild Robot was originally scheduled to release on September 20th, 2020. I hope it's these streams. Yep, you sure do. Anyway, an interesting factoid about the film's release. The film was where the Wild Robot things are. Yeah, you're just homing in on certain words at this point. Not a complaint, me making a funny joke. Don't misinterpret. Anyway, we should talk about that movie. For the record, I haven't seen it, but we should. Anyway. Okay. An interesting factoid about the release of The Wild Robot. The film was originally scheduled to release on September 20th, 2024, but was pushed back to the 27th to avoid competition with Transformers 1. And in a rather humorous twist of fate, so far it is already doing better at the box office than Transformers 1. Transformers 1 is mid. Genuinely go fuck yourself, it's a great movie. For the record, what I just said is partially a joke because it is a great movie. You saying mid just because you haven't seen it. I get you're not huge into Transformers, but oh my god, if that's not the eye trolling, I know, but it's still. It's rude, but I'll allow it. Only because you're trolling. Rude, but allowed because it's ironic. We do a little trolling. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Anyway. The Wild. Alright. Now here's something quite funny. Remember when I said Tails Lego, yeah? Okay, now here's something. Show us Tails Lego. I don't have the minifigure on standby. I'm not refusing to show it. I just don't have it on standby. Sorry to disappoint. Show us a Lego Enya. Okay. If we want to count, if we want to count bootlegs or knockoffs, here's not Lego, but Lego to call. If we want to count bootlegs, that's tail. No. Oh, actually, go fuck yourself. Anyway, you're not funny. Anyway, all right. Remember when I said that this movie has not even been out for an entire Tales to Call? Who cares? They both start with. Oh yeah, you were definitely not listening to my review of this movie. You're just using this as your nightly excuse to troll. Anyway, that's a fop. Quite fairly fop. I need to go to bed. Anyway. Okay. God. Moving on. Remember when I said that this movie has not even been out for an entire month? Fairly Odd Parents, yeah. Good. Anyway, remember when I said that this movie has not been out for an entire month? The Wild Robot was released on digital on October 15th, 2024. That's today. This movie came out in theaters on September 27th, and they've already put it out on digital on October 15th. Despite the fact that it's already doing really well, yes, already. Despite the fact that it's not only still playing in theaters as we speak, I saw it in theaters today with my mother. Yeah, that's absolutely stupid. Agree. Hey, Universal, no disrespect to you, I like what you do, but it's not 2020 anymore. If we were still living in a global pandemic, this would be somewhat excusable. We're not in a pandemic anymore. Thus, it is not excusable. And the thing is, it is still in theaters as we speak and is still making, all disrespect to Universal, chicking. Anyway. But yeah, the film was released on digital today on October 15th, 2024, and it will be released on Blu ray, DVD, and 4K Ultra HD on December 3rd, just in time for Christmas. So I think we know what's in store for Wonder After the Holidays. Anyway. Okay. And of course, the film will eventually be streaming on Peacock, as is the standard with anything owned by NBC Universal and Comcast. Alright. But what about the reception? On Rotten Tomatoes, streaming on the cock, yep. On Rotten Tomatoes, 98% of 183 critics' reviews are positive, with an average rating of 8.5 out of 10. The website's consensus reads, "A simple tale told with great sophistication, The Wild Robot is wondrous entertainment that dazzles the eye while filling your heart to the brim." 98% of paid crit. Shut up. I know typically the critic reviews are bullshit, but actually shut up. Why shut up? You'll find out. I hate this movie gets paid. I love it. That's not the case this time. Back on track, before I actually blow a gasket. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film 85 out of 100, based on 38 critics indicating universal acclaim. Metacritic, yep, but I still have to read it anyway. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of A on an A plus to F scale. While those surveyed by PostTrax gave it a 96% overall positive score, with 62%, just 62, saying that they would definitely recommend it. I rate you a 9 out of 100. Well, 9 out of 100 is still better than nothing out of 100. Anyway, Natalia, that's a name. Just kidding, you're 9 out of 10. Thank you. Anyway, Natalia Winkleman, that doesn't even sound like a real name. Okay, no, bitch. Anyway, okay, Natalia Winkleman, female reporter, female reporter of the 9 out of 10 would. Anyway, female reporter of the New York Times called the film a dazzling triumph of animation and wrote, "This is a work that cares most about two things, big feelings and great beauty." Adrian Horton, writing for The Guardian, said, "Clever, heartfelt, and frequently stunning, The Wild Robot offers the type of all ages welcome, bring you to the candy shop." Well, anyway, yeah, sure, I like candy. Anyway, The Wild Robot offers the type of all ages welcome entertainment that will delight kids and leave a lump in one's throat. I'll let you lick the light. That's nice. Anyway, Robbie Collin of the Daily Telegraph gave the film 5 out of 5, scoring, saying, "DreamWorks was founded 30 years ago this month, and this well-timed anniversary release is their richest, most moving film since 1998's reputation-making The Prince of Egypt." Or the Little Man version, "I'll take you to the butcher shop, I'll let you lick the whole pork chop." Little Man is something we need to talk about eventually. When? Eventually. Okay, I think, oh yeah. And to finish our reading, on September 7th, 2024, when asked about a potential sequel, Sanders stated, "I would very much like to. This was a labor of love on the part of everybody at the studio, and yes, I think I'd love to go and stay here for a while." And on October 12th, 2024, he confirmed that a sequel was in development. Little Man is our favorite movie. Based. Okay. And we're done reading. Obviously, there's no DVD or Blu-ray or anything to show tonight. That's not coming until much later. December. But anyway. What was the movie called? The Wild Robot. God, you... For the record, I know you have trouble paying attention, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to get mad at that. But this is the exact problem I have. But again, I know you can't help it. I'm not asking you to. I would hate to sound like that kind of person. Anyway. Okay. The Wild Robot. What do I think of it? Maybe the real Wild Robot was the friends we made along the way. Hilariously, that does kind of sum up the plot of the movie quite nicely. Just writing something down. Nothing related to you. Just unrelated, writing down some notes. I wasn't even trying, but go me. Yep. Anyway, just writing down some notes for future reference. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, The Wild Robot. Okay. I saw the movie. Uncle Ben, what happened? The wild robot bussy. Yep. Again, that's another one of those jokes that, while funny on its own, would be so much funnier if Spider was here to feed off of it. So much fucking funnier. Anyway, but not saying it's not funny at all. It is funny. But anyway, The Wild Robot. I saw it earlier in theaters with my mom. Nobody else came, just me and my mom. Now, before I give my thoughts on the movie, I guess I should add a little bit of context. Going into this, me and my mommy, yep. Alright. I guess I should add a little bit of context going into this. So, I love how that's on 1% volume and I can hear every word of it. That is on Getting All Ready for Sex. That's hot. I love how I can hear every that is on one that TV is on 1% volume and I can just hear the repeated chorus clear as day. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Sing it. If it wasn't copyrighted, I would. But unfortunately, America Fuck Yeah is very much copyrighted. Sing it. What did I just say? I'm not refusing to, but don't you know how the YouTube copyright system... No, what I sang. Oh. Never mind, I'm stupid. Me and my mommy, me and my teddy getting ready for sex. No idea if that's how that song goes, so I apologize if I butchered it. Wonder After Dark, the only show where I'm given crystal clear directions, misinterpret them, and then I do them correctly, except maybe not. Back on topic. Okay. Now, going into this movie, I had seen Diddy Kong, yep. Going into this movie, I had seen the trailers, so I did know what I was in for the most part. P. Diddy Kong, yeah. Okay, I had seen the trailers, so I did know what I was in for, mostly. My mom had seen the trailers, and she was initially a doubter. When those initial trailers went out, she said, I don't think it's going to be a very good movie. I didn't get snappy, but it was more so friendly debate. Name withheld calls Diddy Kong Obama. Name withheld, more like Beaner. More like Taco Bell. Name withheld, more like Border Rat. I'm not funny. Anyway. Okay, but... Taco Bell dog. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Anyway. Okay, but team... Fuck shit. Okay, but... He's Speedy Gonzalez, yep. Okay, but going into this movie... Apologies if it seems like I'm ignoring you. I'm just trying to review the movie. Also, he's Slowpoke Rodriguez. That is arguably more racist. Okay. Apologies if it seems like I'm ignoring you for the next couple of minutes. I'm just trying to review this movie for the love of God. Anyway. So. Okay. My head hurts. Okay. I sometimes call him Diego. Even better. Okay. But. The Wild Robot. My mom was initially a doubter. She was like, I don't think that's going to be a very good movie. But regardless, went to see it earlier today anyway. Now, I win it. He has a sister. I call her Dora. Even better. Okay. Now, let me finish. Okay. Now, I was initially not skeptical, not agreeing with my mom, but I went in with my expectations of the movie at a reasonable level. What do I mean? Well, tell me this. How well do you know DreamWorks? That's a serious question. You were initially not skeptical, not agreeing with my mom. I have a headache. Anyway. That Okay, how well do you know Dream? You are not listening. You are just taking this as an opportunity to just take the fucking piss out of me. There's a combination of words you can't say in stream chat because YouTube will inevitably censor it. Clever bastard. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay, but lay the joke to rest, please. Now, I went into this movie, The Wild Robot, with my expectation. Oh my god. Okay. I went into this movie, The Wild Robot, with my expectations at a reasonable level. What do I mean by that? Well, tell me this. I swear to God. For the record, I love when you're absolutely going off, and I wouldn't want to change that, but this is actually one of those rare occasions where I wish. Oh my god, okay. How you were initially not skeptical, not agreeing with my mom. How well do you know DreamWorks? That's a serious question. You are not listening. You are just using this opportunity to play the poop. I went into this movie balls deep. I read it. Now, anyway. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Good. Anyway. What I was trying to say. Anyway. I went into The Wild Robot with my expectations at a reasonable level. What do I mean by that? Well, I rate The Wild Robot a wild robot out of 10. Yep, there it is. Okay, anyway, I went in with my expectations at a pretty reasonable level. What do I mean by that? Well, DreamWorks Animation, historically, but in all seriousness, a question out of 10. You'll find out my opinion momentarily. Anyway, I went in with my expectations at a reasonable level. Why reasonable? And what do I mean? Well, DreamWorks Animation. Will I elaborate? No, because I've said enough. Can you please let me finish for 5 minutes? Anyway. Okay, anyway. How come? What makes me say reasonable? And what the hell do I even mean? Well, DreamWorks, as we know, is a very inconsistent studio. For every great movie DreamWorks Animation puts out, there's another like 2 that are not. For every Shrek, there's a Sinbad. Even though I do like the Sinbad movie, but for every Shrek, there's a Sinbad. For every Shrek 2, there's a Shark Tale. For every Captain Underpants, there's a Boss Baby. For every light bulb, there's an atom bomb. Yep. But yeah, you get the gist of it. DreamWorks is very inconsistent. It's like they'll put out this many great movies in a row, and then they'll put out a dud. Sometimes 2 duds. Let me tell you, Boss Baby, my beloved, shut. Anyway, okay, no. Glad you're trolling, but I'm still going to ask you to shut. Anyway. Okay, but anyway. Going into this, I knew my little cousin made me sit through the Netflix series. George Carlin, Public Executions. Anyway. Take that with what you will. Oh, I'll take it, alright. I'll take it. Moving on. Okay. It's bad. I believe you. Okay. I believe you. Anyway. It's pretty bad. Yep. Okay. I still believe you. Anyway. Okay. But going into The Wild Robot, I had my expectations leaning in one of 2 directions. Either this movie is an absolute masterpiece. Thank you. Come again. Anyway. Now, please, for the love of God, let me finish and pay attention. Anyway, Going into this movie, I had my expectations leaning in one of two directions, knowing this is DreamWorks. Either this movie is a fucking masterpiece, or, well, that was pretty good, but it otherwise wasn't the greatest. Which of these two directions do you think the movie veered off into? Masterpiece or pretty good but not great? Just knowing how the studio is. Which direction? Which do you think is the most realistic? Serious answer only. Expectations. A meh movie because Puss in Boots 2 was amazing. Reality. That's why he's the GOAT. Oh no, we're just going to take a brief moment before I give my answer. Okay. My expectation going into it. My expectation was, oh, based on that Rotten Tomatoes score, I'm going to say it was great. Well, here's your answer. My expectation going into it was, well, that was actually really good. I wouldn't call it something I'm going to want to watch again and again and again, but I'd say it's up there with like Shrek Forever After or, you know, but then again, Leaving Neverland also has a high score, and that's terrible. I've never seen Leaving Neverland, so I can't comment. But that was my expectation. This movie far exceeded my expectations. Far exceeded my expectations. Don't because it's all, that's what she said. Okay, noted. But anyway. But yeah, this movie, The Wild Robot, far exceeded my expectations. No. I mean it like, it's all word of mouth without any proof. Thank you for clarifying and noted. Anyway, but yeah, that was my expectation going into it. Really good, but not. I'm not going to say it wasn't true, mind you. It's just. Why do we do it when the guy's dead? Because. Again, haven't seen the movie, can't comment. Back on topic though. But that was my expectation going into it. Really good, but not something I'm going to want to watch again and again and again, and not one of their best. This movie far exceeded my expectations. Far exceeded. What can I say? The voice, literally every voice actor or actress, I wouldn't consider Shrek Forever After really good, if I'm being honest. Well, I consider it a good conclusion to the series, but I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, good, sure, really good, not. That makes sense, and that is fair. I will say, though, we don't need Shrek 5. As much as I was like, oh, Shrek 5 happening? Yeah, but you do you. Anyway, I really need to just get a shirt made that just says agree to disagree in the most basic font. I need Shrek 5, yeah. Anyway, okay, but what can I say? Every voice I need Shrek 5. It's coming soon. Anyway, okay, every voice actor, every voice actress is just perfectly cast in their role and fit their characters perfectly. I feel a particular standout was Pedro Pascal as Fink the Fox. Every scene he's. I was in a movie once. Wowie zowie. Anyway, Pedro Pascal as Fink the Fox. Every scene he's in is just great. Like, he steals the shit. It was a movie I made, lol. Anyway, every scene he's in is just great. Even the more serious emotional scenes are great. And that's another thing. This movie, The Mandalorian, yeah. And that's another thing. This movie does two things right: humor and heart. Not only is it a very funny movie, but it's very emotional. It really it it can both make you laugh your ass off and kick you in the ass. Like, it's that good. Is Soul boring? We're not talking about Soul. That wasn't me being rude. It's just we're not talking about Soul, so. But is it? Soul is not boring in my personal opinion, but it's also not the most thrilling in my opinion. Now, let's get back to the movie we were talking about. Sorry if I seemed a little pissy there. It's just talking about this movie is Soul boring. Sorry. No, it's okay. Anyway, I was just asking. No worries. You're in the clear. But don't worry, you'll find a way to get on my nerves later. Anyway, but yeah, this movie not only make how so, just in general, you being yourself, the trolling, etc. I have nothing against the trolling, but back to the movie. But it's not only very funny, but it's very emotional. Not only can it make you laugh your ass off, it can also kick you in the ass. The music is great. The writing is fantastic. I'm not racist, but the characters and their motivations are all very understandable. I'm not homophobe, but the climax, although admittedly it gets a little, I'm not transphobe, but okay, the climax, although it does get a little too out there, I'm not but anyway, the climax, while it does admittedly get a little out there, not out there in a bad way, just out there, it's a very thrilling climax and a very exciting one. I'm not video bullweighted, but anyway. Every character has a clear reason to be there, a clear motivation. Hardly anything feels pointless or like filler. It's just a perfect, even movie. And, everything about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good at putting it into work. Even Stevens? I don't know. I've never watched Even Stevens, so I can't answer. But anyway. But everything about it, front, back, all around, is just a great movie. And is one that I highly recommend. Neither have I, but I seen someone I hate is in it. Ah. Sorry if it sounds like I don't care, but can you save that till after I'm done? Anyway, but just so I'm not stopping dead in my tracks, but Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, but where I was going with this, but the movie, as we know, but yeah, The Wild Robot, Shia LaBeouf, yeah. But yeah, it's a great movie. Has a lot. It's just great. Like, everything about it, Glub Shido, yeah. Everything about it was just perfect. Like, would I call it DreamWorks definitive best? No, not by a what's your sir, this is a Wendy's moment. Right now. Right damn now. Not trying to sound rude, but I'm out here trying to review this movie, and you're making me feel like this is a I'm literally, I just explained. I'm out here trying to review this movie, but you're just like, is Soul boring? Shia LaBeouf, Glup Shido. Speaking of Wendy's, okay, go on. Oh yeah, it's time for the funny image. 1 second. I had the SpongeBob meal today, and I am 2 steps ahead. Anyway, there's your funny image. It's a 5 out of 10 for the Frosty alone. Okay. Nicostevo, yep. The pineapple Frosty was amazing. Noted. Oh, anyway, but... James is going to bed, so I'm telling him good night. Anyway, I was telling him good night. Alright, no. The Krabby Patty was just a Wendy's burger with the Big Mac sauce. It wasn't a veggie patty. They fumbled on that one. Okay, now let's get back to the Wild Robot. Sorry if it sounds like I don't care, but... Sylv, this is a Wendy's. Anyway. But the Wild Robot is just a great movie all around. It's... But the Pineapple Frosty, you should try it. Noted. Anyway, but it's just a great movie all around. You know, the animation is beautiful. The voice acting is superb. It's genuinely delish. Yep, I'll take your word for it. Anyway, the characters are great and enjoyable. It's just a great movie all around. Now, I don't know when it comes. I will watch The Wild Robot 10 years from now. You will. You will. But can I just say, not trying to sound rude, not trying to sound like, you should watch it now. I'll be 38. I know. Didn't ask, but I know. I'm not trying to sound like, you should watch it now, or else you're dumb. Not what I'm insinuating at all. But if you do, you sounded like Scott the Woz. Oh, fuck. Anyway. That was not on purpose. Anyway. But if you do plan to watch the movie, please go into it blind. Don't read the plot on Wikipedia. Don't read spoilers right before. Just go into it. On to the Wild Robot. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, if you do plan to go see it at some point, or if you plan to wait till it's out on Blu-ray, I don't read spoilers because I'm cool, but... Yeah, something I want to say. What? Oh, hi, Spider. Didn't expect you to be here this late, especially after you said goodnight. But, I was reviewing The Wild Robot. Well, I guess I'll say it now, and I guess then you can go. Yeah, spider jump scare. Okay, directing this to you. After being absent for close to a week, maybe a bit more than a week, an old somebody, well, let me rephrase that because that came out a little wrong. Choco, or Choco, however you say it, decided to go to Sylv, basically to stop by, hi, what's up, how's everything going? Turns out, Geo, our beloved, is okay. Yeah, he's okay. He just hasn't been speaking to any of us. That's what I wanted to tell you. Sylv just casually just dropped that bombshell. What did Jesse say about the episode? Welcome to an hour ago. Keep in mind, this was a few weeks ago when Bob... Okay, well, anyway, but yeah. Duh. Okay, well, now the timeline seems a little blurred because you worded that as if it was like today or something. No, I'm not angry or anything, just pointing that out. Yeah, if you want context. Also, Spider, if you want to hear my review of The Wild Robot with intermittent trolling, you can do so when the replay goes up tomorrow. Though you might want to skip over all the trolling. Go me, yep. For the record, I get sometimes both of you are not able to attend, and that's perfectly okay, but I would like if both of you were able to watch tomorrow. I don't know, it's just been a while. It would be nice. If possible, of course. If not possible, that's okay. But if possible, it would be nice to have another 3-on-1. Or 3-in-1. Skip over all the trolling. By that, she means skip the entire review because I trolled throughout the... Yeah. The game has taken up my mental space. I assume that means... I guess that's what summoned you here. Also, I'm not trying to sound rude. Astrobot in a... Also, not trying to sound rude when I say this, Spider, but I thought you were going to bed. I mean, if you want to stay for the last little part of this episode, that's fine. You're more than welcome to, if you want. I won't judge. But if not, no biggie. You know. Tuck me into bed, please. You have now been tucked into bed. But yeah, if you want to stay for the rest of this, that's fine with me. Act like you're tucking me in. I would, but it would look no different than me changing a diaper. It would look no different than that. Oh god. What does this say? I had an ear problem whenever I said, okay. What does this say? Okay. I had an ear problem whenever I sense an issue. I use my medicine, which takes a while, so I watch a video till I'm done, then saw the message. Ah. That explains it. That makes sense. Anyway. But, yeah. I guess if you want the paraphrased version of my review, Spider, or the abridged version of my review, The Wild Robot is a great movie with beautiful animation, great humor, and just all around great content. It don't hurt, I just have wax issues. Eardrops. Still damn. Great movie, check it out someday. Overall, I give the Wild Robot, as big of an exaggeration as this may sound, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a solid 10. Uncomfortable as hell, though. Damn. The paraphrased version. Maybe the real Wild Robot was the friends we made along the way. Yep. But yeah. 10 out of 10. Great movie. Very funny, very emotional, very beautiful. Highly recommend. Go check it out. Okay. I really didn't have... Oh. Also, can we talk about that one vid I sent you? Because that entire channel is so bizarre. I'm not refusing to talk about... Okay, I did Making a Home Out of the Smallest of Play. I did watch one of those earlier. What's it say? You like fizzled water popping and bubbling in your ear, tickling your eardrum for 10... I read that with the same energy. Oh my god. That's okay, first of all, stop it. Second of all, I read that with the same energy as Robbie Rotten with the fucking ball. Have you ever heard the sound of a rubber ball breaking a window? Would you like to? Same energy. That would suck. Okay. I didn't have any other topics lined up for tonight. So I guess I'm going to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes just bullshitting. Home design, yeah. Again, I watched one of those earlier. Oh my god. Yeah, Sylv wants me to talk about some weird cursed home design videos. Maybe it's just because I've seen way worse home designs, but I can't, genuinely, I cannot comment on those videos. I know that rubber ball clip from a Daco FNAF meme review. Ah. In fact, if you want to see worse home design, these fucking drapes. Fun fact, these drapes were not my choice. They were here when they moved in, and I seriously do want them gone. We've been meaning to take these drapes down for a while, but never got around to it. Because the last thing I want to see when I go to bed and wake up in the morning is Adele's outfit from the music video to Send My Love. Little John's wife accidentally gave birth to 1,000 kids and they didn't have... What the... Okay. Duh. But yeah, maybe it's because I've seen way worse home designs out there, but I cannot, for the life of me, genuinely comment on that. I just can't comment. I just can't. I have nothing to say. So they decided to borrow space from the... What in God's name? Okay. I feel like I'm having a stroke. The My Little Pony movie... Okay, what does it say? That's a typical home design vid, pretty much. The My Little Pony movie should have made more than just 60 million. I mean, I do agree, but at the same time, it did make a lot of money for its budget because... Yeah, going to the wiki page for the movie. Yeah, My Little Pony the movie, 2017. Yeah, I do think it should have made more than 60 million, but it had a budget of just 6 million. So it definitely made a lot of money. 2017, great year. Yes. Let's make them a new house. Okay. Twilight Sparkle accidentally gave birth to 10,000 foals. Let's make them a new house. Yep. Okay, but yeah, while I do agree it should have made more than 60 million, it did make a lot of money for its budget. You know, it made 6D million on a budget of just 6 million. So I guess in both Lionsgate and Hasbro's eyes, they saw that as a commercial success and financial success, which it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'd say as it is, it did pretty well. First, build a bunch of beds with galvanized steel frames with eco-friendly wood veneer. I think we found Sylv's new verbal tick. Oh my god. That's the 3 typical things in home design. Yeah. Get pwned. Yeah. I feel like for the next several episodes, we, or rather I, am never going to hear the end of home design. For the love of God, I could announce that I have cancer and you're going to be making home design jokes. Get ponied, yep. I'd rather get ponied right now. Okay, what else? I'm just trying to fill out the run time. 420 Blaze It, yep. Okay, well, because I don't know what get no scoped yet. Okay, well, because I do not know for the life of me what to. Jessie accidentally got cancer, but didn't like how her hospital room was, so she decided to. Yeah, I'm not gonna hear the end of Home Design. I should just accept my fate. Doritos, Mountain Dew. Yep. I feel like I should just accept my fate. This is how the show ends with fucking Home Design. That's totally not gonna get run into the ground. Yep. Build a bed with galvanized. Oh yeah, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Yep. You are just gonna run Home Design into the ground. I can just tell. Anyway, okay, but because I. Ugh. Illuminati. You should watch it, honestly, it's hilarious. Maybe someday. Someday. Not tonight, someday. I seen a really bizarre one today. Oh my god. Sorry if it seems like I don't care. I do care. I'll send it to you late. At least you're waiting. Thank you. Sorry if it sounds like I don't care. I do care. I'm just tired. You have trolled me for the last 76 minutes. And quite frankly, I'm convinced that you did not want to hear my opinion on this movie. But anyway, what I was going to say. Because I don't know what to pad out the episode with, I'm going to end this episode with two things. A funny story, as well. Discord, okay. I'll watch that in a minute. Home Design is satire, okay. Anyway, enough Home Design, please. Anyway. Seriously, not trying to get pissy, but please can we stop with the Home Design for a minute? Can you tell me the... Oh my god. I'm just trying to... Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the stupid video. Okay. That's loud.
Another day at the lab. You just gotta open this fucking door and see what we got here. Yeah, the standard door handle is. Hey! What are you doing, Carl? Let go! Yeah, I'm trying to open the door. Fuck! Carl! Fuck! Yeah, stop! Seriously, let me just get this thing up. Don't try to shut the fucking door, Carl, kid! I'm trying to kill the humans! Let me just get this shit. Fuck! Yeah, let me use my snake robot arm and just slide it open. What are you doing? Just stop! Stop it, dude! Don't pull my string! Ah! My ass! Dude, stop it! Oh, stop, dude! Seriously! This is dead! Pull up my ass and now I gotta reset and shit, dude! Fuck! God damn it! What is it? Okay, we got the standard handle. Let me just get a little bit closer here. Clamping. There we are. Okay. Carl, stay the fuck away from me, dude. Okay. Here we go. Let me just get my snake arm around there. Carl, don't you dare come fucking near me, dude. You fucking asshole. I'm gonna kill a human, and you might be first, dude.
No comment for that. I think that pretty much speaks for itself. I no further comment. That just speaks for itself. Okay, but yes, I did watch the video. Oh, and Syl, before you say read, I was watching a video. I cannot do, even though I can easily look at two screens at the same time, I cannot look at two, I can't listen to voices and read message at the same time. Anyway. Okay, but, because I don't know what to pad out this episode with, and it's already getting a little late, I'm going to end this episode with two things: a content update / funny story, and a Sing the Duck song to the. Can you fucking let me finish? I swear to God. And you wait till I'm in the middle of a goddamn sentence, too. Seriously, right in the middle of a sentence. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode with two things: a content update / funny story, plus a new game. A new game, even though it's a game neither of you are going to cooperate with. But first, funny story. Okay, so not 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago on, okay, yeah, 2 weeks ago on October 1st, 2024, unlike the other guy, I'll co-op. Good, find me. Don't tempt him. Anyway, okay, 2 weeks ago, or I guess I should add a little bit of context. 2 weeks ago, I uploaded Saw Lead. This was uploaded on October 1st, 2024. Now, I was already going to upload it regardless once it was handed to me, but I said, what if I made just a series of Halloween videos this month? So, what would otherwise just be a standalone video became a Haunting Halloween Part 1 Saw Lead. Then I put up the next week a Haunting Halloween Part 2 Deja Vu. And then, technically yesterday now, I put up Haunting Halloween Part 3 The Incident. Now, why do I bring this up? Why do I bring this up? In my head, I was imagining, okay, by the time all 3 parts are uploaded, it should be maybe 10, 15 minutes, 20 tops. Part 1 has a runtime of 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Part 2, 1 minute, 42 seconds. And Part 3, 2 minutes, 14 seconds. I added it up on the calculator app, and it only comes up to around 7 minutes. So what took me 3 weeks to upload and finish and film partially could have easily just been uploaded all on one day. I don't think critically. You can tell. I don't think remotely critically. I just wanted to tell that story because I thought it was a little humorous. So what was 3 small chunks could have easily just been 1 7-minute video, but oh well. Maybe sing the could you? I'm not refusing to sing the Duck song, but Lord Almighty. For the record, that song is really nostalgic, but let's play a little game. It's a game we all know. It's called Heads or Tails. Or rather, oh. Also, I feel like a freelance photographer. Okay, what does it say? Denied. Stop it. I feel like a freelance photographer with how I send you these videos and then you just take them and do whatever. You're not wrong. That's actually a great way to put it. That is a great way to put it. But hey, as long as I'm not making a laughing stock out of them, can't really complain. Alright, anyway, we're going to play a version of a game we all know. See, typically the game is heads or tails, but tonight it's ass, cock, and dick. Ass, we do another topic of my choice. Cock, being Spider, we do a topic of his choice. And dick, we choose Sylv's topic. So yeah, ass, cock, or dick, whose topic is getting picked. Why am I a cock? I don't know. But anyway, ass, cock, or dick, whose topic are we doing? I guess we'll flip the remote for this, okay? Ask, Cock and dick are the same thing. I know, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, ass cock or... Is it because I'm Anyway, I should be... Okay, ass cock and balls. There we go. Ass cock and balls. Ass cock Silva's balls. Okay. Ass cock or balls. Whose topic are we doing? It landed on cock. Cock being on its side. So, cock is the topic. And no, we're not talking about cock, but landed on its side, so that means cock. Oh wow, you're never going to do mine. Well, no, that's just how the remote landed. So I choose something. Correct. Even though it is Burnout, it would be nice to let you pick for once. Take your time. Pick my own. He will. No, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. He will. Oh. I have one. Social politics between the Democratic and Republican parties of the American government branch. My Little Pony it is. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, no. Okay, for real. My Little Pony it is. My Little Pony what? Either I'll decide or joke answer. Okay. Even though I knew for a fact that was a joke answer, but still. Serious answer, I don't know. I guess we'll just go with My Little Pony. I guess we'll just go with that. Just because that's kind of one of the few things we all collectively agree with. So allow me to... My Little Pony / to be determined. Okay. Serious answer, I don't know. Joe answer. Joe Mama. Okay. My Little Pony / to be determined. We'll just file that under placeholder. Joe Biden, yep. Okay, so FNAF. Now sing the... Oh, God. Okay, because you won't shut up until I'll do it. Although, please note, I'm not putting on a cutesy voice for this. And in fact, I can't... Oh my God, the Genius website is the goddamn worst when it comes to pop-ups. Okay. I am not putting on a cutesy voice for sing it at a... I'm just going to read it as is. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do an over-dramatic reading. Here's my over-dramatic reading of the duck song. Tell me the duck story. Bum, bum, bum. Or bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" The man said, "No, we just sell lemonade." Quite unfortunate, I must say. But it's cold and fresh, and it's all homemade. Be reading it like Carly. Anyway. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, "I'll pass." Then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Oh my God. Could the fucking website stop with the... Anyway. Till the very next day. The duck said, "I'll kick your..." When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" The man said, "No, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade." Okay, why not give it a try? The duck said goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. When the duck... Okay, actually, how the hell... Wait, actually, how the hell long is this song? Okay, I thought that was the end, but no, it keeps going. Oh my god. Anyway, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Got any... You don't need to say..." Okay, thank God. I apologize if that sounds rude by any means. I just did it so you would shut up. Now, thank God makes me happy. Thank the Lord. Okay. All right. It is 12:31 a.m. We are at 91 minutes. You have basically exhausted Jesus Loves You. Oh, he sure does. All right. Anyway, you have just Oh no, I accept your apology. Although in our case, it's not. No, I just said I accept. Although to be fair though, on Wonder After Dark, I wouldn't call it an apology. I would just call it a temporary truce. Anyway, but where I was going with this. Where I was going with this. Alright, but it is 12:32 a.m. Okay. I'm stealing that phrase. Good. Okay. It is 12:32 a.m. We have just hit 92 minutes. I reviewed a movie, did some other shit, made an ass of myself as always. I don't call it an apology, I call it a temporary truce yet. I have just made an ass of myself as I usually do. And yeah, we got a lot of living and dying done tonight. But it is getting a little late, so I think we're going to wrap this up here. Tomorrow, I guess we're doing more My Little Pony. I guess. Actually, it's pretty likely that that's what we're going to be doing. My Little Pony what, specifically? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I really don't have anything else to... My Little Pony, Friendship is Death. Yes, it is. I really don't have anything else to add. All I can say is that the temples in Toulouse talk about Florigato. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We don't have time to do that tonight. Will I elaborate further? No, because... Okay. But here's the car. Oh, Florigato or Gato is waifu materia. But here's the car. Okay, I'm tired. Yeah. Waifu, yeah. Okay, I'm tired. I'm eepy. I need to go. That's Clover, yep. I need to go. I'm tired. I'm eepy. But yeah, come back tomorrow night when I guess we do some My Little Pony. I guess. For now... Oh yeah, but will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention. I got actual wait moment, okay. Because I have a topic for Thursday. Do tell. Do tell. The canceled Spider-Man 4. Well, it's been a while since we've talked canceled movies, so it would be nice to do that. It would be nice to revisit that topic. Also, and briefly touch upon, yeah, briefly, because I've never played the game. Also, I got mail today. You can expect this to hit your TikTok feed. Ironically, the game was halfway done. Okay, so scratch me saying haven't played the game, but I got mail today. Herbie Rides Again. Expect this to hit your TikTok feed soon enough. When? Soon. I don't know. But I won't elaborate further. Herbie Gone Wild, yeah. But I won't go wild because I've said enough. I just read Herbie Gone Wild, but for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. Sorry, LOL. Good. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued, eat my poo. I would. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and have a day.